We're talking about this guitar today, the Eastman SC'52. It's a lovely guitar and it's an affordable Eastman. A lot of players, they like their knob there because they can play with it. It's just had this niggly thing for me before, so I haven't really played it. I haven't taken it home and played it at all since the review. Eastman, they reached out immediately and said, we can fix that for you. This may be the only one in existence. Right, now this may well be the moment of truth. So anyway, let's stop talking and get on with it and see if it even bloody works, shall we? Guitaristas is proudly supported by Gear for Music. Hello, thanks for joining us. Welcome to the Guitaristas. It's good to see you again. Now, before we go any further, I just want to clarify, it's not broken, okay? We're talking about this guitar today, the Eastman SC'52. I reviewed this a couple of months ago now, probably, wasn't it? When they first landed in the UK, I was one of the first to get one. Here it is. It's a lovely guitar and it's an affordable Eastman, £799, this one. I nearly said English pounds, but I've stopped doing that now. I'll never say English pounds again. We've had complaints from Scots, Welsh and Northern Irish. They're British pounds from now on. I'm sorry. £799 and it's a bloody bargain and it sounds brilliant. It's you know, I'll put a link to the review, but hopefully what we'll be doing is we'll be showing you and I'll be proving that it sounds brilliant because I'm going to play this again today. But there's something I've got to fix first, and it's this. It's the knob. This one here, the volume, like Stratocasters, it's in the way. Now I know that Eastman, they've done that on purpose, obviously, because a lot of players, certainly Stratocaster players, they like their knob there because they can play with it as they're doing their thing, you know, their swells. Not me, however, because I was trained on Gibson style guitars, which have a lot of empty real estate there for the strumming. And I'm definitely a better rhythm player than I am a lead player. And I do a lot of the old, ouch, yeah, I'm overemphasizing it a little bit, but yeah, you get the idea. Knob damage. So I said, oh no, that's no good. When I reviewed it, that's the only problem. But bless them, Eastman, they reached out immediately and said, we can fix that for you. So they very kindly made me a special new scratch plate, pickguard, whatever you want to call it, which, as you will see, has got, well, it hasn't got a hole there. So what I can do is I can lose one of the knobs basically and replace it. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do that, lose one of the tone controls. Yeah, let me clarify. This is a volume for both the pickups. And this is a tone control for the neck pickup. And this is the tone control for the bridge pickup. So what I'm going to do today is take it apart and we're going to lose one of the tone controls. I mean, you know, at the expense of, or making it better for me, more playable for me, at the expense of losing one of the tone controls, okay? And I'm hoping that's going to be really easy. So join me today as it should be easy, shouldn't it? We're going to do that, okay? And then I'm going to play it again and show you what it sounds like again. And show you how you can do this yourself without getting one of these. I don't know if they're going to make these and offer them available for sale. I hope they do. The Guitaristas pickguard for the SC'52. They've got a double cut as well. Maybe they'll make one for that as well. I don't know. But anyway, I've got a plan, which means anyone that's got one of these, if you don't like your knob there, we'll show you how to fix it, okay? It's not going to take that long today, probably. It's going to be a quickie. But if you're in a rush to see what it looks like when it's done, the timestamps are in the description box. If you're not, you've got a little bit of time on your hands, go and put the kettle on, get yourself a beverage and some nibbles, come back and join us, and let's take it apart and fix it. Now, when I said this is going to be easy and quick, that's very much on the assumption that my plan works. And my plan is to cheat a little bit and to not actually have to do any rewiring. I'll show you what I mean. Let's get the knobs off, unscrew it, and have a look and see if that'll actually work. I have no idea. So let's find out together. Here we go. These are got little grub screws holding them on, these witch hats, which is nice. Right, now this may well be the moment of truth. Oh, okay. I'll tell you why. Because I couldn't remember how much room we had in here and how much cable we've got. These things are important because my plan is just to drop one of these pots and leave it inside. So let's assume it's going to be the neck tone that I want to lose, because that's the one that I've decided I'm going to lose. I did some experimentation before making that decision just to see which one I would maybe miss less. I do tend to use tone controls a bit these days, but I figured that this being the brightest pickup, you might need to roll it off a little bit sometimes. And they both sounded really nice without, with the tones rolled off. So anyway, I've decided, and you can always change it, I suppose. I've decided to leave the tone control on the bridge pickup and lose the tone control or the functionality of the tone control on the neck pickup. So important here to turn the tone fully up and then abracadabra. If there's enough wire, you just lose it under there. Right, okay, so what I'm going to have to do now is undo the whole lot and then just try and put it all back together as mentioned. So we'll just speed that up and do that, and then we'll come back and see what happened. Now, my suggestion is that this should work. We'll find out in a minute, but because there's loads of room in here, isn't there? And the cables seem long enough, don't they? What I was going to say was, if you want to do this at home, you can just use this one, can't you? You know, you don't need a replacement. You could just use this one. It'll have an empty hole, but you could have a bit of fun with that. You could put a rubber grommet in there. You could put a sticker of your choice over it, maybe. You could put a kill switch in there, or something else. You could put, well, you know, use your imagination. I'm very lucky because Eastman sent me a new custom pickguard. This may be the only one in existence. I don't know. So anyway, let's stop talking and get on with it and see if it even bloody works, shall we? Right, I don't need the lock washer for that. Stone. Is there enough cable is the answer, isn't it? See, look, I can just... You know what? I think this is going to work. Bleeding hell. What should we put in first? I think it's worked. Hopefully none of the wires are touching other wires. We'll find out when we plug it in, won't we? What I might recommend is, what I might do is wrap some tape around it just to be on the safe side. Yeah, stupid not to, wouldn't it? See, look what I've done. All I've done is just flipped it over. It looks all right, actually. Bit of insulating tape just to complete the bodge. Because it's a bodge, obviously. I mean, you can take it out of the system completely quite easily with a soldering iron and some research. But I haven't done the research, and I thought anyone can do this, can't they? So let's see if it works. And by Jove, I think it might have done. There you go, yeah. We've de-stratified it. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. Right, let's put the screws all back in, put the knobs back on, put some strings on it and plug it in. See if it works. There you go. That's the thing you can do, see? Now, I'd like to say that that all went brilliantly smoothly, and when I plugged it in, it was fine. It all worked fine. But I'd be lying. As usual, I rushed things, didn't I? And I didn't tape up the spare pot properly. I didn't insulate it properly. So, of course, what happened is as soon as I screwed it all down and everything, it was rubbing against something. And this happened. Fuck! Which was a little bit annoying, but completely my own fault. So don't make that mistake. What I had to do, I did it off camera because I couldn't be bothered to reset these cameras and do it, film it. I had to undo it all. I just ruin a set of strings, undo it all and properly insulate it. All I had to do was properly insulate it to make sure that that pot wasn't touching any of the others. So I did it properly the second time. And this is the result. It works. It works brilliantly. Thank you, Eastman. You fixed it. Yeah. And you can do it yourself. If you've got one of these, you can do it with the existing pickguard. There'll be a hole there. But you can, as I say, you can have fun with that, can't you? If you want it. You probably haven't got a problem with that anyway. But I know a lot of people do have, because obviously I mentioned it in the review, and that's one of the main reasons I don't. One of the reasons I don't like Strats is because that's there, and that's really why they've done this. They've kind of made this guitar, you know, to sort of give a bit of a telly flavour and a Strat flavour at the same time. So yeah, that's the thing you can do. You lose a little bit of the versatility of this guitar, but you know, it's such a great sounding guitar, this, it really is. It's nice to have a chance to come back to a guitar so soon after I've reviewed it, because I normally kind of have to, you know, put them in the corner and forget about them and move on, but playing it again, you hear. That's so much better. That's so much better. And it looks better too, doesn't it? Is it just me, or does that just look better? Cleaner. I mean, I'm not knocking the original design. A lot of thought obviously went into that, but I like that. And yeah, it's a joy to play now. Before, when I reviewed it, and don't forget the full review, the link's in the description box if you want a little bit more info. in particular, if you want to see what this is all about. So this has got a newfangled long neck tenon bolt-on neck. It's very clever. So check out the review, and because I take it apart and I'll show you what's going on under here. This is a P90, by the way. It's just got a fancy gold foil style cover, and this is a noiseless single coil. It sounds great, doesn't it? I mean, sometimes I'm like, oh, should I? Who is it for me to judge if a guitar sounds good? No, it sounds good. I'm telling you, it sounds good. It's just like, it's got a really nice ring to it, a really nice sustain. The neck's great as well. Again, check out the review and I'll show you. It's quite a chunky neck on this, and it's a very high spec. It's a very high spec guitar, and it's an affordable guitar. And I'm just going to say this again: it's £799, and it's punching way above, way below. No, way above. I can't remember the saying. It's punching above its weight. Yeah, that's the saying, isn't it? It's a really nice guitar, and I'm so pleased now because it's just had this niggly thing for me before, so I haven't really played it. I haven't taken it home and played it at all since the review, but I will now, because I was looking for a guitar to replace the Anderton's Telecaster, which I raffled off, didn't I, a while ago? Because that was it was a guitar that was, I always kind of picked it up a lot at home. And I thought, well, this might replace that. And I think it will now. So I'm going to take it home and spend some time playing it. I mean, I've got half a dozen guitars at home anyway, so I kind of rotate them. Just lately, I've been playing specials, haven't I? Epiphone special, Gibson Les Paul special with the mini humbuckers last week. Digging that. And the Firebird, I've got the Firebird 1 at home at the moment, and I've been playing that some. I'm going to take this home. It's a hard life. It's hard being me, isn't it? So that's that. If you've not tried an Eastman, let's get back to the guitar. The mod works great, so there's an option for you. If you were put off because of what I said about the knob being in the way, there's an option for you now. You don't need a special custom-made pickguard. You can use the original one if you don't mind having a little hole there, or get a sticker or whatever. Use your imagination, like I said. So don't be put off. You can get that out of the way. It still functions perfectly well with one-tone control. And of course, you guys out there are way cleverer than me when it comes to wiring. So you could do all sorts of things with this. There's loads of room under there. So you could quite easily use that hole for some kind of switch. You could put some kind of push-pull, 2 push-pulls in there if you wanted. There's loads of room, so you could completely reconfigure that to do some interesting stuff. If you're like me and you're quite lazy, just do what I did. Unbolt it and push it inside. Job done. But do insulate it properly. There you go. Yeah, fabulous guitar. It's made of Carina, by the way, did I say? Carina, nice true tone satin finish. £799. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. A lot of people dismiss, not a lot of people, some people still dismiss Eastman as just another Chinese guitar. Nah, it's much more than that. If you haven't tried one and you want to, go to Max Guitars in London. If you're in London, near London, go to Max Guitars in Rathbone Place. That's where I bought this, and they've got loads in stock, a whole range, and they're really nice guys. It's an independent shop, so you should support that if you can, if you're in London. Or if you're in the outskirts of London, Guitar Village down in Farnham. We visited there a little while ago, didn't we? They got loads of Eastmans as well. And online, I think you can get them from Guitar, but obviously you can't try them first. So there you go. Right, that's it. That's done, isn't it? Job done. I fixed it. No, Eastman fixed it. Thanks to Pepin at Eastman for facilitating this. Thanks to Mac at Mac's Guitar for shipping it to us. Thanks to you for watching. Very important that. Can't do it without you, can we really? Thanks to Gear for Music for supporting this channel, this community, keeping it alive, really. And thanks to all the subscribers on the TV channel, guitaristas.tv. If you're not on there, please check it out, give it a go. $50 a year, supports this whole thing. You get ad-free content every week, all of this stuff on YouTube without any adverts. And of course, there's bonus stuff on there as well from time to time. And loads of jams. People are often asking me if I release just the playing, because believe it or not, some people like that. And yeah, there's loads on there. There's about 53, 54 playing only things on there. So if you've got some favourites, well, and if you've got favourites, if you like what I did this week, you can ask and I'll stick it on there. I might stick it on there anyway this week because I liked. Well, okay. Here's the thing. There's a long jam coming up as a play out now. There's another thing that I did, and I quite like it. So we'll have a long play out jam this week because I think this film's a little bit shorter than usual anyway. Yeah, it's still quite long, isn't it? Yeah, it's enough. I'm going. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Cheers for now. Ta-ra.